think the thing that sits underneath everything we're talking about is motivation, whatever that means, which is like having the motivation to stick to something, discipline, whatever you want to call it. When you look back through the last 30 years of your career, are there any similarities in the thing or the catalyst moment that made somebody finally stick to it? Stick to the diet, stick to the exercise regime, stick to the whatever. Mm-hmm. Are there any themes of a person going from struggling to disciplined?
So the first thing that comes to my mind is they finally arrive at the point where their physical goals become priority number one. Changing the body, so losing body fat, gaining muscle, achieving your ideal body composition. That is a colossally difficult goal. Whenever I work with somebody who's preparing for a contest of some sort, whether it is in the more elite line of physique contests or whether they're just joining a transformation challenge, but they're both very, very serious, and they both are putting their program at the top of their priority list. Mm-hmm. So when I say top of your priority, I mean you do what you need to do to stay alive and keep breathing as a top priority. And right there is your physical goals. Okay, so the big problem with people who find that they can't hit their goals or they can't stay consistent or they're just having a struggle losing X amount of body fat or even a struggle gaining X amount of muscle is that they simply have 5 other things that are prioritized in their day above and beyond their program. Mm-hmm. So they have 5 universes of excuses that can come in the way of sticking to the program. So somebody has to be at the point in their lives where they're going to make it a top priority because, there's nothing metabolically different from these physique competitors and these people who join these challenges versus somebody in the general population who's just struggling. The people in the physique contests will always hit their goal within 1% at the end of the prep period. They'll always hit their goal. And so they're not a different species. They're not a different animal. They don't have special metabolisms. They just have different priorities. And so that is the difference. You have to hit a point where your physical goal becomes priority one.
And is there anything that one can do, in your opinion, or that you try and do when you were a trainer back in the day to make this someone's priority?
You can sit somebody down and review with them what are the reasons why you're doing this. Name me three good things that you think will come out of this, or 3 drivers that you can think about. And then you can just have them write that down. And then they can be reminded that way. But fundamentally, Stephen, they have to arrive at that point sort of on a self-initiated way. You can't really make the horse drink, You can pull them towards the freaking pond, but, they almost have to get there themselves. And you can facilitate it only to a certain degree. And after you ask them, okay, what are the reasons? Then you can also have them put in their face, okay, what are the barriers? So to have them write down your 3 biggest stumbling blocks. And so then you can give them 2 sets of things to think about that will keep them on task and motivated.